Hindi ko magets kung bakit less than 10k lang to. This is the Nubia Neo Free 5G. The phone that can help you win more games. Sobrang angas ng phone. Grabe yung titig sa'yo. Now for less than 10k, meron ka na 6.8 inches, Full HD+, 120Hz refresh rate display, meron ka ng AI dual gaming shoulder triggers. A feature only was available sa Red Magic 10 Pro or Red Magic series, which is 50 to 60,000 pesos. Ngayon, meron na dito. And with this, pwede mo siya i-map sa kahit anong mga button sa screen. Perfect to sa Call of Duty. I-map mo dun sa scope, yung left trigger, para mag-zoom in, zoom in. Tapos yung right trigger, i-map mo dun sa shoot button. This will technically make the phone a gamepad for more intuitive gaming. Umiilaw pa yung likod. The RAM is 8GB, enough for most games. Yung storage, 256 na. That is very huge. Marami kang pwede ma-install. Meron na siyang 6,000 mAh battery, 33 watts fast charging, IP54 water and dust resistance pang pasmado. Kung laging sweat yung kamay mo, okay lang po siyang basa ng pawis nyo. Napaka-bright, 1,000 nits of peak brightness. Camera is a dual 50 megapixel camera. Malinaw. Maganda yung selfie, 16MP. Naka-AI Game Space 3.0 na po siya, same as the Nubia Neo Free GT. Sobrang advanced, parang Red Magic. Powered by the Unisoc T8300 5G processor, 480,000 points sa tutu benchmark, almost 500k. It's fast, maangas yung design, ang daming gaming features, at less than 10k lang. Could this be your next phone? The Nubia Neo Free 5G. Let's unbox and review. Sabihin you're watching Unbox Diaries. Woohoo! Alright, here we go. So ito na po yung Nubia Neo Free 5G. Unboxing muna tayo. Unang-una yung kanyang design. Sa box ay ganito po. Neo Free, yung O Corsair. Nalagay win more games. This brand is dedicated to help you win more games. And it shows. Bongga. Actually, mas bongga yung packaging nila compared sa ibang brands. So bungad pa lang yung phone na. Angas ng packaging. At syempre, underneath yung kanyang papers. Andito na. May warranty, quick start guide, SIM ejector pin, at yung hard casing. Yes, hard casing po talaga dito. Hindi po jelly case. Nice. For good airflow. Kasi yung sa sides niya ay open space. And of course, the Type-C cable and the 32 watts fast charger. And that's pretty much it. So ito na po yung phone. This is the silver color and meron pa siyang dalawa pang color. Meron siyang black color at meron pa siyang yellow color. Now, syempre ako, gusto ko yung yellow. Yung parang bias ko. Pero I have here the silver color. Maangas din po siya. Nung pinata sa mga tao ko, sabi nila, uy, ang angas ng design. And you got it. It's the Mecha design. Now, in terms of Mecha design, dalawang brands na po yung magaling dyan. It's either si Red Magic or si ROG. Kaya kasi sobrang mahal nun. At since sister company lang po si Nubia at si Red Magic, yung maturity ng Mecha design ay makita mo dito. Syempre, you got the carbon fiber like design right there. Yung mga panel-panel. The back looks like a Gundam face. Ikaw kung Gundam or kalaban ng Gundam. Pero yun, maangas. Mukhang pang gaming. Generation number 3. Ayun. Very out of this world yung design. Very alien-like. So with the Game Space 3.0, kapag nasa in-game ka na, this is where you swipe left to reveal yung kanyang panel. This is a very futuristic panel that has a lot of features that could help you win more games. Enhance your gaming experience with touch accuracy, bypass charging, extra information about your CPU, GPU, even boosting your CPU, GPU. With the Rise mode, syempre, this will lower your battery further, pero it will overclock your CPU and GPU, giving you better performance. But here is where the magic really happens. This button. When you click that, lalabas yung kanyang shoulder triggers. Turn on mo lang yan. And now, meron siya lalabas ito na left and right na virtual buttons na pwede may map kahit ano sa screen. Para pag pinrest mo yung left, ayan. Pag pinrest mo yung right, it will act as your extra finger sa display kapag pinipress mo tong mga shoulder triggers. Now, this is gonna be very useful sa Call of Duty kasi nga, it now gives you that feeling of having a gamepad. Kasi yung gameplay sa mobile, guys, is quite different from a console and a PC. Sa cellphone, sa screen ka madalas pumipindot. Kaya kasi, guys, napansin ko, sobrang daming buttons sa screen na kailangan pindutin, and even at the same time, it kind of takes some level of skill to pull off some combos, to be faster at moving around, sniping, and turning around to check your enemies. Now with this, sobrang intuitive na experience. Now you can press yung left for scope, press right for fire, just like what you do on a PlayStation controller. And just like that, your other fingers are now free to move around the screen while playing the game. At ang angas po, umiilaw sa likod. Nice. Uy. Wow. So cool. So napansin ko, guys, umiilaw yung part na to kapag pinipindot mo para malaman kung nag-register siya. Now, hindi lang po siya ganito kasimple. Meron siya mga advanced features dito na pwede mong paglaruan pa. For example, yung kanyang single tap, pwede mong long press. Yung function, so pag one tap lang, pwede siya mag-long press with just one tap. Or gusto mo ng rapid firing, isang pindot lang, yung actual niyang pindot sa screen ay marami. Parang isang pindot lang dito sa taas at rumaratan siya. May motion sensing din siya at meron din siya mga trigger macros na pwede mong paglaruan. So kung meron ka nakasanayan dito na paulit-ulit na action sa trigger, pwede mo siyang gawin dito. Which is pretty nice. Pwede ka mag-record ng sarili mong macros sa trigger. Madaya yan. You can be very creative with your gaming style here. Also, pwede mong baguhin yung kanyang sensitivity sa shoulders. Pwede mo lagyan ng vibration yung kanyang shoulder trigger. At pwede mo rin tanggalin yan kung ayaw mo. Pwede mo rin tanggalin yung ilaw kung ayaw mo din yung ilaw. Katapindot. Tapos pwede mo rin i-preset yung settings mo per game. Nice. Now, yung body niya is only plastic. Also, the back is plastic. Glossy pa nga eh. Which I'm not a big fan of. Kasi medyo nag-i-invite siya ng mga fingerprints and smudge. Pero if you place naman yung kanyang hard casing dito, magiging frosted matte finish na po siya. Yung kanyang mata dito is umiilaw. By the way, meron siyang 4G variant pala, no? Si Nubia Neo Free 4G ay hindi umiilaw yung kanyang likod. Ito may RGB lighting. Tapos yung camera niya, ito, octagon-shaped. Dalawa, 50 megapixel, dual camera yan, at yung kanyang LED flash. The phone is very light, pero not super thin. Yung nga lang guys, wala siyang headphone jack. Sayang, medyo makapal pa naman siya. Kaya naman yung butas dito. Si Redmi Note 14, meron pa so yun na naman. Pero kasi mas mabilis to at may shoulder triggers na. The power button is surprisingly at the right. Color red, volume rocker sa left side, dual nano SIM card slot, plus micro SD card slot. Uy, nice. Dalawa na speakers niya, dual stereo po to, with DTS-X. Tapos sa right side, kasama ng power button is yung kanyang shoulder triggers, which is parang, 70L or LOL? Hindi ko lang. Guys, help me in the comments below kung ano sabihin nito. Thank you. Now, sa harapan naman is yung kanyang display. 6.8 inches. Laki. It's a very big display. 120 Hz na po to. Kaya lang, hindi po siya kasing elegante tingnan, katulad ni GT. No? Meron pa siya mga bezel bumps dito. But it's a flat display. Perfect for gaming. So, it's a very bright 1000 nits of peak brightness. Nga lang, di siya OLED display. So, IPS lang po siya. If you're looking for an AMOLED display, this is not it. But for sure, wala po siyang AMOLED burn. So, pang matagalan. At kaya po niya mag 1080p, 60 frames per second at HDR. Nice. Yun nga lang, hindi po siya deep yung blacks. For example, dito, yung black bar sana sa side ay color gray. Ayan. But I'm pretty sure hindi ka na mabother dyan. Or not, kung arty ka talaga, mag-AMOLED ka na lang sa GT. So display-wise, malaki talaga siya guys. So very immersive. That is plenty of screen real estate to play your fingers around. Now for watching movies, it will not blow you away. It's just gonna be fine. Colors are just okay. Blacks are not gonna be that deep. Pero kanya extra brightness is much welcomed. If sa bahay nyo medyo malakas ang ilaw, kaya sumabay, giving you better contrast. But if you really want a quality display for your gaming needs, mag Nubia Neo Free, GT ka na lang. Medyo makapal yung bezels pala nitong Nubia Neo 3 5G, pero kung hindi ka naman masyado maarte dyan, it's totally okay. Para sa performance, it's quite fast for pretty much doing anything na light yung task. For example, social media. Wala masabi guys, sobrang bilis, sobrang smooth lang. Opening TikTok, opening messages, it's actually fast and zippy. Wala kang problema dyan. Tsaka meron pa siya 120 Hz refresh rate, so it really gives you that illusion of extra speed. Now, the real meat of this phone is the performance and the gaming. Starting off with the Antutu benchmark, guys, 480,000 points po siya, almost 500,000 points. That is quite okay. For less than 10K, it's pretty fast. It's even faster than the Helio G99 and Helio G100 Ultimate Ultra Final Boss. Now with this score, parang hindi siya masyadong malaking difference from the G99. Pero kasi guys, meron po siyang special game space or special game console mode na pag pumasok ka, it will take your game to a virtual space na puro games lang po dito. Walang ibang apps dito kundi yung games nyo lang. This will also enable extra features to enhance your game further. Like boosting ng performance, CPU, GPU, boosting the latency, the Wi-Fi, boosting the touch sensitivity. By default, hindi po siya super sensitive. Kailangan nyo po i-enable nyo kanyang extra sensitivity dun sa game space niya. Why is that? Kasi nga, it's saving battery while on default mode. Kasi nga, guys, when swiping on Facebook, hindi naman kailangan ng super sensitive 500 Hz touch sampling rate. Mauubos agad yung battery nyo yan. So, si battery, nagiging 120 lang or 240 Hz touch sampling rate. Now, this AI trigger is very similar kay Red Magic. Actually, the same na yung kadalang feature dito. Ang gagawin niya lang is kapag may nakita siyang image, kapag nakita niya yung image na yon in-game, pwede ka mag-assign ng specific function kung ano yung gagawin niya dun sa image na yon. For example, yung picture ng mushroom sa Genshin Impact, pag nakita niya yon, pag lumapit ka sa screen, automatic pipinutin niya. Para every time na may makita kang mushroom sa screen, hindi mo na kailangan i-manual na pinutin. Automatic na siya. Para hindi ka na mapagod. So parang macro pala to, no? Pero mas versatile, I'm not sure. Parang mano-mano kasi itong gagawin mo dito. Pero kung hardcore ka naman, power user, you can play around with this feature. So wala to sa iba eh. You can actually be very creative with this at sometimes, parang feeling ko kapag sobrang galing mo, you might even cheat some games. Syempre may mga macro din siya dito na mga features which I will go into more detail in a future gaming review. Grabe na sobrang stack yung features sa game space. Ayun, ang dami dito sa side na to. Meron pa siyang control sa mouse and keyboard, auxiliary line, may stopwatch pa, may radyo pa, may crosshair pa nga siya, na pwede mong lagyan kung naboboard ka sa crosshair ng Call of Duty. Nice. May key mapping pa, may scout mode. Na pang hardcore gamers na po to. If you don't like these kind of features, parang sobrang komplikado niya or parang na-overwhelm ka sa kanya, you don't even have to use them. But if you're like me na sobrang mahilig magkalikot, minsan naboboard ako, minsan gusto talaga makaangat sa laro. At lahat ginagawa ko na lang para manalo. Ayun. Now, in terms of performance, for example, sa Call of Duty, saktuhan lang po siya. It's not gonna blow you away. It's not Red Magic level of speed and frame rate. Nakalagay ito is medium graphics lang po siya at high frame rates. And yun lang po siya. Ito talaga. But for the most part, you will enjoy playing Call of Duty dito, PUBG, especially with the game triggers included on the phone. Sa Mobile Legends naman, napansin ko hindi pa siya ganun ka-optimize. Hopefully, i-optimize ito ni Red Magic or Nubia in the near future. Kasi naka-high frame rates lang po siya. Wala pa siyang ultra refresh rate or frame rates, which will enable the 120 FPS mode. Pero kasi napansin ko is high resolution po yung gameplay niya dito. Hindi po siya low resolution. Pwede naman i-low res yung kanyang gameplay tapos i-120 FPS siya para mas smooth yung galawan. But if you really want the ultra, meron po si GT niyan. Nubia Neo Free GT. Pero so far, in terms of Mobile Legends gameplay, very smooth naman po siya. No frame drops whatsoever. It's gonna play as smooth as butter. Yung nga lang sa Genshin Impact, medyo mahirapan na po siya ng konti even at medium graphics. Siguro mga nasa 30 FPS na po nakita ko dito. 30 FPS, yes. Pero with the advanced AI features and shoulder triggers, you might enjoy this better than the usual gaming phone under 10K. At kung babagalan ka pa, pwede ka mag-rise mode dito to further increase the frame rates. Oh, by the way, very consistent yung kanyang frame rates. Hindi po siya all over the place. Kasi meron siya mga AI features dito na kayang intindihin yung laro at alam niya kung paano balansehin yung CPU and GPU during times na marami nangyayari on screen. For example, wala nangyari, then sakto lang po yung gamit niya ng CPU and GPU. Pero kapag sobrang dami nangyayari, marami siya ng effects, marami siya ng skills and combo in just 1 second or 2 seconds, doon siya magtataas ng konti. Ayun. Yun yung power ng AI Game Space 3.0. A much more balanced, more consistent gaming experience.
Pero Vince, yung GT20 Pro ko at yung Poco X7 Pro ko, sobrang bilis. Pangit naman yan. Ang bagal.
Grabe naman kayo, less than 10K lang to. Eh di magpoko kayo or di mag-ibig kinangaway na. Ito naman no, set your expectations right muna. Kasi nga kapag ganito ka mura, it cannot play every game the Play Store smoothly. May mga mabigat na games na hindi niya talaga kayang laruin at 60 frames per second. Madalas 30 FPS lang kasi nga sobrang bigat like Genshin Impact. And oo, mayroong mga Xiaomi at Infinix phones na mayroon na agad na ultra sa Mobile Legends. So, yun lang. Sana na nang na-optimize siya before sila design na i-launch to sa Philippines. But for the most part, if this is not a deal breaker for you, then go for it. Oh, by the way, yung kanya camera pala is ito yung tsura. The camera is pretty okay. If you like what you're seeing, yung color, yung lighting, yung skin tone ng tao dito, for the most part, okay naman siya. Although sa low light, medyo mahirapan na siya ng konti. Kasi po, hindi po siya super low light capable. Yung selfie camera niya is, yung ganda. Maganda yung color niya. Sakto na yung sharpness. 16 MP po to. Video, medyo mauga po siya. I don't think ito yung kanyang main strength talaga sa camera. Pero kasi ako pa lang, para nagusto ko na yung itsura ng mga creators ko dito. Video hanggang 1080p, 30 frames per second lang. Meron naman din siyang EIS, pero mag-zoom in siya ng konti. May pro mode din siya, with the histogram and all, and the extra control sa inyong ISO. Shutter speed, white balance, pwede. Meaning, don't expect too much din sa kanya camera. Pero if you liked what you saw, kaya bang bahala dyan? The Nubia Neo Free 5G is priced at only 9,999 pesos. 8,256 na. So what do you think? Are you gonna buy a Nubia Neo Free 5G or GT or 4G? By the way, ang laki ng difference between the 4G and the 5G in terms of yung performance and specs and even yung gaming triggers, mas advanced po sa 5G. Standard triggers lang po, yung kay 4G, pero yung triggers niya same na same kay GT. Yan. Tsaka para silang 256 na, agad-agad, yung base variant. Also, may ilaw yung likod ni 5G, 4G hindi. At tsaka 2K lang difference, mag 5G ka na instead of 4G kung nagbabalak mag 4G. Double the storage, better cooling, better triggers, faster, may RGB lighting pa, dito ka na lang. Pero if you want the best of the best, then the GT will provide you the best display, best performance, and the best design. Even better cooling than this one. But if you really want to know about the Nubia Neo Free 4G, then let's do a review for that as well. And you know what to do, mag-subscribe na kayo, hit the like button so that you don't miss any of my great content. Thanks for watching Unbox Diaries. Woohoo!